Axel, do you feel like you showed them everything you wanted to personally in this camp?
Yeah, we'll see. I haven't really thought about the game that much. I'm happy we won. Good crowd out there, so it was a fun game to play.
How much did you enjoy all the power play time you got tonight?
Yeah, it's fun. Getting the opportunity to play that here is a good experience for me. A little free apple today from Michael, so that was pretty nice. So it's fun.
What are the emotions like for you just over the next 48 hours, not knowing exactly where you're going to be playing to start the year?
I have no clue. We'll see. Probably won't get that much sleep. Just think about what will happen. I'm ready for whatever, and we'll see what happens.
Do you and Michael talk about it much?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. We do.
What do you have?
Just you want to make the team, obviously. And yeah, I'm just nervous what's going to happen. We're ready for whatever.
Probably not a surprise to you how well he has played.
No, not at all. He's an awesome player. Just keep feeding him in the power play, and we'll get some apples.
Regardless of what happens here, whatever decision they make, you have to feel good that you showed what you showed them here in your first preseason camp.
Yeah, of course. I felt like the defensive part got a little better. There's still some flaws I got to work on, but overall, I'm happy with my play here.
I see your lockers next to Mo's over there. How much during the preseason were you picking his brain and asking him things, or were you just kind of letting it play out?
Yeah, he's obviously a great player. Got lots of experience. Yeah, he has told me some small thing like on the power play, what to do, and those kinds of stuff. So it's fun to follow a guy like him.
Do you feel like you've shown them everything you wanted to in this camp and preseason?
Yeah, I would say so.
How would you assess the back and forth of tonight's game and for the group to be able to pull it out like it did?
Say it one more time.
How do you assess tonight's game and for the group to be able to pull the game out like you guys did?
A combat like that builds the team, so that was a good job. I was in the last period, and
So what are you going to do these next 2 days, Michael? Are you going to think much about this? Is it going to be pretty anxious or what?
probably. I know we're gonna be with the team now tonight, and probably have a meeting or something tomorrow or a day off. I don't know. We'll see.
Probably not a surprise to you how well Axel has played, right? With his skill set.
No, it doesn't. He's a great player, and I play with him a lot, and I know what he's capable of, and he's pretty good. So I think he's played good.
He said he knows if he gets you the puck, he's going to get a lot of assists. But I guess if you get open, he's going to find you.
Yeah, I could say the same back. He has a hell of a shot, so he's a good player too.
The other day, he made a nice setup right there from the front of the net, and today he scored right at the net front. Just how comfortable you feel in that area there?
I feel like I played hockey for my whole life, so I know where the net is, and I don't know. I'm just trying to do my best, and I don't know.
Axel said you and he talk about this a lot, about making the team or not making the team. Is it nerve-wracking?
Oh yeah, couldn't sleep last night, so me and Pelle was talking, and just trying to make the team. It's both of us dreams to be here, so it would be meant a lot to make the team here and play here this year.
How different was your comfort level tonight compared to the first day of training camp?
It grows. You get more known of the players here and the guys, and just get more and more comfortable as long as the season goes, like every season. So just feel like I'm getting better and better.
Todd, has MBN earned a spot on the team, or what more could he have done?
Not much more. He's, every night he just keeps getting better and better, and has an impact on the game, obviously. Yes, scoring, but even his heaviness and his grind component to his game is something we appreciate. So he's done a really, really good job.
And Sandin-Pellikka, just what he can do. He showed tonight on the power play.
These are all good problems to have, aren't they? I'm really happy with all three of the kids. We may as well bundle them all up and put them in a package. They've all competed from day one till now. They've all improved. Their confidence level has gone up. the group has been very accepting of them. They believe that the three of them can help the group, which is always a good sign. And you know, they've opened up some eyes.
And just how important is it just for kind of keeping veterans on their toes too? I mean, jobs are at stake, and they've certainly.
Yeah, you know what? That's the tough part of the game. Like, these are good people, human beings with families and stuff like that, and nobody wants to lose their job. Nobody came to camp to give it away, but sometimes evolution just happens, and you know, if those three are here to start, that means that three probably aren't, or two, whatever it might be, the number. But that's why you have training camp. You can't take anything for granted. And eventually, you know, you get pushed out. You know, the big lion, the baby lion takes over from the big lion, and it's just how it is.
You said they're good problems, but still problems at this point where you have to make some tough decisions. What do the next 48 hours or so look like for you? What is the final step of this process? Well, for
me, for our staff, you know, we've discussed a lot of things, and Steve and I have worked, you know, and Sean Horkoff and his group have worked really close together with what we're thinking, you know, why we like certain players and pairs or combinations of players, and you know, we'll get a complete injury report tonight. And we'll have a day off tomorrow, and then Monday's a big day for us where we've got to figure out where we start. Now, what happens on Monday doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be what happens on Thursday. So I think everybody's going to be waiting for, hey, what are the Wings and every other team in the league doing Monday? Sometimes business and the execution of getting your roster in takes a little more time, and you got to buy days doing different things. So, you know, we feel like we have some time to make those decisions.
Todd, you mentioned MBN's just the grind that he plays with. When a guy like that, a young guy coming up, has that kind of a physical element, kind of a fearless type element to his game, how much does that help just with the transition to the NHL?
Well, he's a man. You know, you look at him when he walks around. I know you've all seen him in the locker room or talked to him personally, and he's a man. He's thick, he's heavy, he's, you know, he's not, him and Emmett Finney are two different body types. And right now, Brants is way closer to being a man. That's not anything against Emmett, but he's just heavier, he's stronger, he's more, he's probably better equipped to play that heavier grinding game, and he uses what God gave him, and he uses it well. So credit to him.
I know you talked about it not being all about scoring, but when you see him produce from those in-tight areas where you guys have needed more offense, like how much does that kind of register for you?
Yeah, you know, you think about the goals he's scored throughout camp. He's been able to score from distance because he's got such a heavy shot. Yet he's found his way into the dirty areas, and he doesn't leave. He stays in there until the play dies. You know, so that's a sign of a fearless player, in my opinion. He's not anxious to get out of there. He stays in and burrows in that area, if you will, and finds ways to find the net.
Todd, how much did you know of these three kids? I mean, just basically what Steve and Horkoff told you? I mean, did you have any sort of expectations heading into camp?
Well, we'd heard obviously about them. So when we got here, it was so overwhelming with just trying to figure out the names of the players that were on the roster. The last thing we were doing was looking at what was coming. And as the year went on, we had more time to talk about the organization. We got to know some of the players, but just verbally, it's way different when you visually see them. At the end of the year, we got to go to Grand Rapids. Unfortunately, they didn't play long, so we saw a game. And that was really it. Development camp, different type of hockey they're learning. They're not really in real competitive situations. It's all about teaching and learning things. So you get to know the players a little bit there. And then at training camp, this is what it's been all about, to their job to impress, and they've done their job. Our job to pay attention, and I hope we've done that. And we'll see where it all goes.
Any concern with John Gibson's night, or just something to shake off?
Well, when the opportunities they had and they scored on were grade A's, like breakaway shorthanded, walking down Main Street on 2-on-1s. I wasn't overly impressed with the way our team played tonight. That can often happen at that last game. It's interesting listening to Tangs talk. He goes, "That was me. I got into that last game and I knew I had to play it, but I wanted to get out of it healthy. I wanted to feel good. And I wanted to get home and get ready for the week." And I think we had some of those players dressed tonight. So it's unfair to target Gibby. The stuff we gave up was there was a lot of grade A's there. He saved her bacon in the third. I think Larks thought he was playing for the Leafs there for a second and fed one into the slot, and he made a save. So it's hard to chalk it all up, but obviously we all have to be better from Thursday on.
Big picture, looking back on preseason and camp, were you pleased with what this group was able to accomplish and what you guys were able to instill over the last couple of weeks?
Well, I was happy with the execution of camp, the timing and the way it laid out. I thought that the staffs, the training, medical, video, everybody did an outstanding job. New coaching staff comes in, it's not easy. No one's been through it before. And we have really good people back there that made it run smoothly. Players did their thing. The bonding part of it, I think, has been real good. It's carried over from Traverse City and Grand Rapids to Detroit now. And the ability to get back to some structural things as a team it's existed. Now we really have to polish things up, and the proof will be in the pudding as we enter the regular season. Everybody else that had training camp, I'm sure they think it went well too. So we're all getting into the starting gate, and the guns are going to go off.
Todd, obviously we're talking about the three youngsters because of what we think maybe they can do and help you this year in the team. But what about what they bring to the team, like in changing bringing some freshness, energy? What's the impact they could have in that regard?
Well, they're energizing the group right now, really. Like, we started Axel in overtime. We put Finney out in the second pair, and the guys are rooting for them. There's a little life there that they get excited for them. And sometimes that takes you back to your first year, your first game. Maybe you're Ben Sherrod or Dylan Larkin, pardon me, and you've played so many years, but it can take you back and you remember what it was like, and it's invigorating. So they've done a real good job of that, and it hasn't been easy for them either. Like, we forget that they're going back to the hotel. They're exhausted. They've played 7 of 8 games. And with that exhaustion there's nervousness too. They lay down in bed. They don't know, where am I going to make it? Am I not going to make it? Where do I fit in? They're phoning home. Everybody, their buddies are calling them. Like, there's a lot of that anxiety that exists. And maybe when they come to the rink, they let it all go and they play. So we want them to be comfortable, and I think our guys have done a good job of helping them.
Nate Daniels, he was in the conversation too to make the team. Is he, where is he at in his?
He's, it's a good question. I haven't got an update, but he's not prepared to play at all for a little bit. I'd be misleading you and everybody else if I said it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know, but he's not ready to play yet.